y'all. I don't record and yap like this to post. I record and yap like this to Jada, to the homies. I'm having a visceral night. And tonight's a reminder of what a lifeline poetry is for me and what a lifeline has been throughout my entire life. As testimony, pen to paper, honoring, trying to understand or rest my palm on the pulse of life and living and something greater than myself, trying to connect to myself and to source and to listen and hear all those who came before, who wrote about it, who lived and didn't write about it, but heavily wrote about it, everyone who wasn't published, everyone who was published and wasn't published, who just wrote about it to themselves, who never shared it to a single soul, to all those who came before and are living now, who are trying to devote themselves to understanding and moving with the revolution of their heart and striving to figure out what that means and what that feels like and what movement and shapes and colors that creates for their life. You see, I started this video talking about how visceral I feel and the visceral season I'm in. And I was about to talk about how one day I want to make a poetry album or poetry something, record my pieces, make a body of work, put it out, release it, post it, share it, I don't know. And just not do it for any outer approval or anything like that, but just knowing I believed in myself and was selfless and fearless or fearful, but put it out beyond my pride. Because it's such a scary place to be, to have no gauge of yourself, to be out of practice loving yourself and therein having no gauge of yourself, having no gauge of your impact, having no gauge of your light, having no gauge of what beauty and what you bring as a person. And then I was going to talk about how there's a part in me where I feel like once I release the album, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. Thank you. I've learned and lived. Thank you. I'm good now. And I know that's not the case because there's gonna be the broader scope of the journey. There's gonna be more wisdom. There's gonna be more experiences. There's gonna be more glimmers of lights. There's gonna be, so much life lived. And more inspiration, more connections, deeper connections to self, others, XYZ. So I'm going to talk about how visceral I'm feeling. But then I'm talking about gratitude. Gratitude for poetry. Gratitude for the community I have found within poetry. These specific connections I have made with people in the Tacoma and Seattle area through writing spaces, through creative spaces, through poetry spaces, through art spaces. Like, all these connections, I don't know these people. I don't know who these people are, but I know their heart. I know their heart, and just gratitude, because it's just a community of strangers, right? But it's like when I see these people around at open mics, when I see these people around at events, I see them and I'm like, that's my family on some level. And just seeing y'all for a brief period of time, even if it's just small talk, seeing y'all put your heart on the line and me trying to do the same, us trying to do the same, like I know I can keep going. Gratitude for the scope of the journey and everyone I get to experience that love with. And gratitude for those who remind me of my light when I have lost sight. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but shit. I'm supposed to be going to bed. I have work in the morning. We all do. Fuck it. Okay, this is 7 minutes. Y'all, you can tell. I had a visceral night. I smoked my motherfucking ass off. And now I'm here. I'm losing my shit a little bit. Bye, y'all.